All right, welcome friends, flyers, and followers. Today we don't know what we're doing, but it will be an adventure. It will be an adventure. Welcome to the channel if you're new, and if you are new and you enjoy the video, help me out by subscribing, peeps. Much appreciated. So join us in the air. Okay, and then 1, 2, 6, 7. Something is not right with my wing. I might sit down and relaunch. Something's not right, guys. Let's see if the old girl will launch better now. My A assist was whacked right out, guys. I don't know why, but it was well out of adjustment. So I fixed it. Okay, flyers and friends, so there was a lot going on here today. So I finally got in the air and we went for a little flight, and then I had the infamous engine out, which is probably going to cost me quite a few hundreds and hundreds of dollars because it's looking more and more like it's a compression issue. So I've got a week off next week, but I wasn't planning on doing any flying. So it's going to be the week after when I finally delve into the compression issue. But this launch, this just goes to show how things can go sideways for you if you don't do regular, thorough checks of your equipment. Now, I've been flying for 28 years. I've been flying these paramotor things for 7 or 8 years. There was so many things that contributed to this whole fiasco of launching. Del Shanzi's going to tell you I'm an idiot and I don't know how to launch, but
the odds you also might die.
Watch me launch, tens or hundreds of times, and for the most part, I do a good job of it. I pre-flighted my engine this morning, of all things, and guess what winds up failing at the end of the day? My engine. Oh, go figure, right? But let's get back to the launch. So let me think how many there were. I had a flat tire. I had an A-assist that was way out of adjustment. When you saw me finally get in the air and then I landed again because I wasn't happy with things, you saw me messing around with my A-assist. My left A-assist looked normal. So once the glider's above you, that A-assist wants to have some slack in it so that as the glider surges forward and back and starts pitching, you're not going to be having pressure on those A-lines. So as the glider, say if you hit a big gust of wind or something and the glider were to shoot behind you, that a tight A-assist could cause a frontal collapse on the side that it would be tight. So after I landed on that whatever attempt it was, and I looked at it, I held them up, and these trikes have an offset to the bars that your risers hook to. And you can see it in the video here. There is an offset up and down just a hair, but left and right more so. And I've been used to seeing that and often wondered at the very start when I bought the trike what it was about. Turns out it's about torque compensation and helping with that. Fine and dandy. So when you set your A-assist, you do each one individually, put the same amount on each one. So if they're slightly offset, each one needs to come up the same. While I was in the air there, I thought I was trying to imagine what had happened, why one A-assist was so tight. My right one was really tight. So if I were to hit a gust of wind or a thermal and the right side of the glider were to pitch back suddenly, I could potentially take a frontal from it, I would imagine, on that side, an asymmetric frontal. Anyway, so I landed, readjusted my A-assist. I couldn't figure out how the hell they got out of adjustment until I get into working on my engine. So that was when I decided that it was time to do an overhaul and really look at this buggy and make sure I go over everything, because I was not comfortable even flying after this. I felt cocked sideways a little bit. Things just were not adding up. Things were just different than they've been getting worse, and I didn't know it is what was going on. So anyways, quick breakdown. I had a flat tire. One tire was low, one tire was flat. And then my bars, and I don't know how this happened, but they were cocked off to my left. You can see where my risers attached to are way farther to my left than they are to the right, which is sort of normal, but if you look at it right there, look how extreme it is. It's almost like 8 inches. So took the trike all apart and I got looking. Well, I crashed this trike a couple years ago, rolled it upside down pretty damn good, broke my finger. There's the seat frame, and the seat frame's light aluminum, and it had a twist in it. And this explains why my hook end points were totally cocked off to my left. Was that my whole seat frame was actually twisted like this. It was sitting cocked. That was moving my left side attachment point out and down. I had damaged that seat frame and had never taken it apart to look at it. And because it's light aluminum, I think just every time I get in that buggy and flop back in the seat, because it has a twist in it now, I think the twist just kept getting worse and worse and worse. Or something happened in a flight, in one of my last flights, to cause it to bend more. I'm not sure whether it would be G-forces and I was leaning on that side more. So anyway, flat tire, seat base was twisted, causing my hook end points to skew way off to my left, causing a bit of an issue with my A-assist. So I had a bunch of things going on there, and I didn't feel square to the direction I was going. Add all those little things up to launching on ice, and now all of a sudden you're having some troubles. So anyways, guys, I'm going to end the video here. I just thought I would show you what can happen really easily if you don't stay on top of maintenance. And ding, 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 guess who's guilty of that on this day? Anyway, I'll do a full edit of the flight here after I get back from holidays next week. But hope you guys enjoyed this little video and watching me mess things up royally, as we all sometimes do. Anyways, hope you guys are all having a good time. Everyone's safe and happy. And I will catch you in the next video. That Canadian dude, over and out.